AKMagnus Prime. Should you bother getting these weapons? So they were brought by Barrow, and you were able to buy the relic from him this weekend, and they're quickly rising up on the market. There's still a few people out there selling them for 50 or 60 plat, not including the Magnus Primes. They're also vaulted that you would need to build these. So you're probably going to start looking at like 100 or more plat, and that's on Warframe Market. Never mind trade chat. Are they worth that? No. Uh, they're arguably one of the stronger semi-auto dual pistols currently in the game. Just to compare them to some other ones here, you can see we get more crit off the boltos, but we lose almost half our damage. Jagra, which is technically a burst. Again, we're losing a whole bunch of damage. Also, that one can't equip the new cannon mod. Acklados, everything's worse. Aklex is better, but that's also a barrel relic, though a slightly easier one to find in terms of raw damage, and those other stats are not that different. That said, they do shoot a lot slower, and they don't have the ammo thing, and they reload slower. So that's when you'd really need someone like Voltaire to bring them up to the same step. We got the Act Vastos. More damage, faster reload. Kind of performance. Got that big slash if you're into slash. I think I've covered before why you don't use slash weapons to build slash. There's other comparisons in here you can make to different not dual semi-auto pistols. The dual Toxis is probably the one would recommend if you can get the Incarnate. I do know that's on a time gate. That's probably going to be your best in slot option for that. I don't believe we have any other dual ones down here. They're all just regular stuff. But yeah, the AKMagnus, not reinventing the wheel, but they are pretty statistically heavy for what they do in terms of DPS. So we got this build, which is what I run on it. It's a hybrid, as you can see by the name up there. Basically, we're using the crit and the status. We're going all in on electric, which gives it some AoE. If you're not familiar, electric procs go off basically instantly, as compared to some of the other status procs. That's why we're running with that one. Also lets us run Conjunction Voltage, which gives us extra multi-shot and reload speed, so more multi-shot gives us a better chance to process this unique trait, Chamber Cascade. Normally that goes off 1 in 25, so in a 16 magazine, you need multi-shot, or the odds are against you for proccing that before you have to reload anyways. This also gives you a little reload speed if you don't manage to proc it as well. Give it another shot. These are your new ones. If you're just returning to the game, and these both drop in Jade Shadows. This is the one that you cannot run on the Akjagara, for instance. And then this just adds damage, status damage, and reload speed. Again, we're cushioning ourselves a little bit in case we don't get the proc. If you get the proc, it's basically just a bonus. I've kind of built around it, but you can't really. It's not a high enough chance. There's no guaranteed condition. Shoot stuff and hope you get 4 seconds of infinite ammo. It's cool when it happens. We got another one over here, more for crit. This actually should be galvanized crosshairs and not sharpened bullets, but forma concerns. Some argument to be made, you could take galvanized shot off as well and put things of your choice in here. But yeah, this one's more about just trying to hit those big crits. If you look over on the left, it doesn't seem like it's getting those bigger damage. It's because of the conditional here. Here we got the noobs. Always gotta look out for my noobs. Basically, I tried to keep this essentially within 30 forma and very basic mods. So yeah, we got Hornet Strike, we got Barrel Division, Frostbite, and Pathogen. This one, smash stuff in the void, you'll get it eventually, or do nightmare missions, and this one you get by doing all 3 spy vaults. Very, very baseline version of the build. Anyways, we'll leave the newbie one on here. We'll hop over to these level. These guys are probably going to be a little too much for that, but hey, that's not that gun. Here's the right gun. Okay, you should not be using this build on level 220s, as you can see. That's it. If we got the infinite ammo proc, we could actually do it. If we go over to the real build, I won't even use volt powers to cheat. See, he's pretty quickly taken down. Even this heavy gunner who's kind of adjacent got taken out by the electrics. You do want to go for headshots because it is crit or crit hybrid. Now if we go up here, we'll crank these boys up to the steel path. Here we'll take their number down a little bit though. Since there's only a couple missions that would really put you on that hefty of a bit on the steel path. It's the thing where you're gonna start to struggle. Or not. As I was saying, you're gonna start to struggle as I immediately kill the enemies. Alternatively, you may not struggle. Some content creators would say it's consistently we're struggling still at that point, but... and yeah, if you can get the infinite ammo to go off, you can just go crazy with these. For a few seconds anyways. And as you can tell, I'm using them on Volt, so I can do the super speed thing if I notice the infinite ammo and just almost guaranteed to keep it going. That's the AKMagnus though. Don't go out there and spend your life savings and platinum getting it. It's not that amazing of a weapon. I'd hang out for the dual toxicist incarnate that you cannot buy with platinum. And in the meantime, check out the Akjagaras are coming back up in Resurgence 2 as well for a very similar seeming thing. And that's our short review, and I will see you in the next one.